So hello everyone, भैया आज हो चुके हैं भाई clean से and today is the day 25 of me solving top 150 lead code questions. Although भाई आज थोड़ा जल्दी हो रहे हैं because today we didn't go to the मतलब आज हम लोग basically college नहीं गए थे, so that's why I thought कि यार अभी record कर लेते हैं इसको and let's straight away jump on to the question. So we are actually done with the array and string part and basically अभी के लिए यार एक चीज़ बोलना चाहूँगा that the challenge was getting easier. I mean, I'm not saying कि it's extremely easy. So we are basically adding two things to the challenge. Firstly is if the question, the one question which will be solving initially on any specific day, if that's an easy one, I will be solving two of them. Let's say basically if this is today, this is a valid palindrome. So today I will be solving these two questions, basically uploading both of them in the separate video, or maybe could do both of the questions in one. If the time persists, agar time length ज़्यादा होती है, in that case we'll separate those two videos. We'll see. And again, for it's same for the medium part also. If the medium has a lesser amount of time, we'll upload it in a lesser amount of time, and if it took me less amount of time, let's say 4 or 5 minutes or so, then we'll be utilizing the other question too. Although I have done most of the questions from the two pointers, so we'll be doing these two questions today. This is an easy one. So this basically adds up to the challenge, and just in case for the hard question, we'll be doing one single hard question. That मतलब जब भी accordingly in the sequence the hard question comes in, we'll do the one single hard question. Also, I will try my best to add one more challenge to the series, which is I will be doing one cses problem. Okay, I will be doing one cses problem, and I will try each so that anybody who is watching for the reference of that specific question, the person should be able to quite rightfully understand, so that I will separate each question into different set of videos. So let's start with the valid palindrome question, and let me just move this to by the time it forms up, let me just read out the question. A phrase is a palindrome if after converting all uppercase letters into lowercase letters, removing all of the non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward backward alphanumeric characters include letters. True if it a palindrome or false or right? This is a pretty easy question. Valid palindrome question solution. Okay. Yes. So the very first thing that we need to do is to a phrase is a palindrome if after converting all the uppercase letters into lowercase letters and removing all the non-alphanumeric characters, it reads the same forward and backward. Alphanumeric characters include fine. So first of all, S is your S dot two lower two lower yes two lower S. I think this doesn't return anything. S dot टू लोअर इसमें यूज नहीं हो रहा तो टू लोअर एस इज इट दिस वे व्हाट इज इट no instance of overloading matches the argument list. It returns me argument types are string. It returns me a string. Is it valid now? S dot assign. एक सेकेंड क्या कर रहा हूँ मैं जावास्क्रिप्ट में तो the same way. To lower to string to integer to lower, integer to lower. Okay. Fine to upper to lower nt. This is different. Fine, we will not be using this. I will just run a for loop on every character and basically prepare a new string. Okay, string and this which will be good. I will just run a for loop for every character in this. Auto ch in the character, and basically what are we going to do is we are going to reduce up it to the integer, and basically what we do is first of all to lower dot to lower my ch. Fine, this works because this is for the character sense, so we have any of the characters to the lower, and if my ch is greater than or equals to a, and ch is less than or equals to z. By the way, this comes into the single string, right? And this also comes into the single string. I think this is fine. In that case, s plus equals my ch. So this is the way we have basically formed the characters and all. Now what we are gonna do is we are going to split into half and check if both are reverse and all equal है नहीं. What's the better approach? क्या हो सकती है और क्या approach हो सकती है? एक तो यही है कि you use the stack and every time just put in two pointers n by 2 operations. एक तो वो approach हो सकती है. What is there any better approach? Let's go via the two pointer approach. Since basically these people are requiring us to go via the two pointer approach, so we are going to do this using two pointer approach. While ptr1 is less than ptr2, what are we gonna do? If ns ptr1 is not equals to ptr2, else we are just gonna continue. By the way, इसको और minimize किया जा सकता है यहाँ पे. Return fastly. Document perfect. I think this is it. To lower, if it's between a and z, s plus equals your character, pointer 1, pointer 2, and yes, after every iteration, just ptr1 plus plus, ptr2 minus minus. Fine, we'll see for any edge cases which will get just in case if we get stuck. So this was the easy question. Let us see. Okay, buffer overflow, heap use after free on address. Auto character ch in 1 second. Character ch in the string. क्या आ रहा है? heap use after. ठीक है, तो एक सेकेंड integer I is 0, I less than s dot size I plus plus character ch equals to lower इसका जो एलिमेंट है वो आप रन करके देखो एक बारी। इनफाइनाइट लूप जा रहा है, टाइम लूप एक्सीडेड। व्हाट्स द इनफाइनाइट लूप? यार ये पहली बात तो टूल ओवर करता क्या है? String to be converted by na hello world is there. Transform this is to lower function is a part of CC type header. Local specific conversion convert a single character to its local equivalent. वही किया है. Unsigned character to lower. See, फर्क क्या है यहाँ पे? इशू क्या है? Character ch and return to what? What does it return to lower function? C out character to lower c. It should return g, right? G to the lowercase. Parameters check character to be converted lowercase. The function returns ASCII value of the lowercase character corresponding to. अच्छा, by the way, लेकिन कैरेक्टर अगर मैं यहाँ पर ना भी करूँ तो भी होना तो चाहिए. टाइम लिमिट एक्सीड क्यों हो रहा है? If it is between these two, if it is greater than this, less than or equals to s plus equals से और oh s नहीं ns लगेगा यहाँ पे. ns आएगा और कहीं पे हमने कोई मस्ती करी हो नहीं. अभी देखते हैं कि अगेन okay for this case it should return me true. This is false, this becomes true. कहाँ इशू आया रिटर्न ट्रू फॉर. ओके, सबसे पहले तो ये इसका क्योंकि यूज़ नहीं कर रहे हैं हम लोग. string ns for loop on s dot size I plus plus to lower this character. If it is between these two ns plus equals your character, just move ahead to the other value, pointer 1 pointer 2 pointer 1 plus plus pointer 2 minus minus. I think mid में कोई वैल्यू है वो इशू कर रही है. ऐसे ही आएगा लेस देन और इक्वल्स टू. अभी भी सेम एरर आ रहा है. क्या एरर हो रहा है भाई? टू लोअर कैरेक्टर. एक सेकेंड, ये क्या लिखा है मैंने? और क्या इशू? रॉन्ग आंसर. व्हाई इज इट रिटर्निंग फॉल्स? देयर इज जस्ट वन केस व्हेन इट रिटर्न्स फॉल्स. इफ ओ यार कैसे फकअप्स करता रहता हूँ मैं. मेरे साथ ये बहुत बुरी आदत है. मैं सिंटेक्स एरर कितना बुरा करता हूँ ना. मतलब ns pointer 1 pointer 2, let's just return, है ना. let me just add one more test case to it. let's see, यहाँ पर मैं sd लिख देता हूँ. it should return me false, right? it should return me false. space s space अगर लिखता हूँ तो एक मिनट. अगर मैं अब करता हूँ यही चीज़ तो it should return me true for the last test case. yes, I think this is fine. और ऑप्टिमाइज इसको किया जा सकता है क्योंकि ये n प्लस ऑफ n बाई 2 हो रहा है 0p. so 0 it's returning me false. स्पेस के केस में it is concatenating it. pointer 1p output is coming out to be true. एक सेकेंड, इट शुड बी ट्रू यार. 0 रिमूव हो गया मेरे पास में. एक मिनट, डिस्क्रिप्शन वापस पढ़. सेम फॉरवर्ड बैकवर्ड्स. एक सेकेंड. अल्फा न्यूमेरिक कैरेक्टर इंक्लूड लेटर्स एंड नंबर. अच्छा, लेटर्स और नंबर्स को भी इंक्लूड करेगा क्या? यहाँ पर भी देख लेते हैं. एंड एक इसका इंटीजर वेरिएबल भी ले लो. integer dmp equals your to lower इसका जो आई पीस है उसको इंटीजर में कन्वर्ट करके देगा. And if that TMP is greater than or equal to 0 or एक सेकेंड if that's a num, so number would be added, right? If the TMP is greater than or equals to 0, TMP is the number, right? Returns the integer of it. TMP is an integer, character formation of that specific integer into this. तो इंटीजर्स के लिए व्हाट इज इट 0 to 9 होता है क्या इंटीजर्स का इसका वैल्यू. भाई ये क्या चुकी हो रही है. मतलब 0 to 9 का तो यही होता है ना. मतलब डायरेक्टली नंबर है मेरे पास में 0 to 9 डिजिट 0 to 9. तो 4857 होती है. ठीक है. इफ टेम्प इज ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल्स टू 48 and TMP is less than equals to what 57, in that case ns plus equals your character. ठीक है. ऊपर we have prepared the character, right? And now check for it if that is not equals to it or not. String के अंदर वो ये pick up करो and let us see. Case number 4 we are right. I think now it should be done. Perfect. Okay, now we move to the next question, which is subsequence. हो चुका है हमारा subsequence, right? Given two strings s and t, return true if s is a subsequence of t or false otherwise. A subsequence of string is a new string that is formed from the original string by deleting some of the characters without disturbing the relative positions of the remaining characters. That is, A is a subsequence of A, B, C, D, E, while A, E, C is not. Okay, fine. We just need to check if that specific those specific characters are subsequence of the specific number or not. A subsequence of string is a new string that is formed from the original string by deleting some of the characters without disturbing the relative positions of the remaining characters. Ace is a subsequence of this character, while ace is not given to string. Return true if a subsequent. Fine. So by the time we understand the question, let me slow to the code. एंड इसके अंदर माइनर से चेंजेस करके एक सेकंड भी अभी तो नहीं छोड़ बाद में कर देंगे इसके अंदर. अरे यार क्यों भाई क्यों मजाक करता रहे मेरे साथ में. ये विम में भी हाथ से सेट नहीं होगा. std. By the way, I should start the timer too. Yes. Is it a subsequence or not? What I should do is कि ऐसे ही बेसिकली समझने को चाहिए. What could be the optimal approach? Brute force approach तो ठीक है. How could we solve it using 2 pointers? I think we'll have to take in 4 pointers in it. 2 pointers से कैसे कर सकते हैं, लेकिन इसको 4 pointer का यूज करके तो किया जा सकता है. While that loop, and we just run another loop through these values. So this would be integer n is your s dot size. Although I'm just telling you for the reference, इसकी need नहीं है. T dot size, and the optimization would be n plus of m. This is our time optimization, and space is optimization one. So let me just declare integer sptr1, this is your 0, integer sptr2, this is your n minus of 1, then there is your integer tptr1, which is eventually your 0, integer tptr2, which is eventually m minus of 1. Perfect. We just run a while loop till t pointer 2 is greater than this, or t pointer 1, tptr1 is less than tptr2, and we fetch the characters st of from the s equals your from the s नहीं आएगा, from t equals your t का जो कि tr1 वैल्यू है sptr आएगा, tptr t pointer and character and nt equals your t का जो point number 2 है, and we just इतने पॉइंटर डिक्लेयर करने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी, दोनों तरफ से क्यों लेकर के जाना, सिर्फ और सिर्फ 2 पॉइंटर्स डिक्लेयर कर ले, इतने करने की जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ेगी। आई डोंट थिंक इतने करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी। integer sptr which is your 0 and integer tptr which is also your 0. We run a for loop, or basically while true or t pointer reaches the end, t pointer is less than or equals to your m dot m, right? Perfect. And what are we going to do is we are simply character ts what do we call it, tch लिख दो भाई, क्या दिक्कत है। t का जो t पॉइंटर है मेरे पास में tptr, इसके बराबर हो जाएगा ये, क्या बताता हूँ मैं, हाँ tptr मेरे पास में ये हो जाएगा, एंड दी कैरेक्टर ऑफ sch इज योर s का जो sptr है वो, एंड इफ अगर मेरे पास में tptr is not equals to sptr, we not, by the way, not this tch मान रहा है यहाँ पे sch and tch, if the both of them are not equals, in that case we just move the sptr to the next element until and unless तो both of them equals, right? If tch is not equals to sch, character from the s, we just move the sptr plus plus, basically move it ahead, and and now after moving it ahead, let's say we are on the first character, कौन सा है, कोई भी characters है मेरे पास में, abc aec है, ऐसे aec वहाँ पे random है, so if it is equal and एक second, what I should do is if both of them are equal, in that case I just move the tptr t pointer plus plus and s pointer plus plus. So I think I should place this specific in the brackets the way कर दिया हमने, and my sptr plus plus. Now if both of them are equal, in that case we move the tptr plus plus and sptr plus plus. Else if my tch is not equals to this, tch is not equals sch, we simply move sptr SPTR प्लस प्लस आई गेस S का पॉइंटर जो हम लोग आगे बढ़ाएंगे. We'll again check TCH is your this, SCH is your this, TCH is your S, and T pointer is your plus plus, both of them equal. Also साथ में we are just giving it a check कि just in case मेरे पास में T pointer reaches M और F pointer reaches N, है ना? Okay, after every addition we are just checking if both of them are equal, we move ahead. If both of them are equal, we move ahead, and just in case if both of them are not equal, just in case both of them are not equal, we move ahead. S pointer आगे बढ़ाएंगे हम लोग. साथ में we are gonna check कि just in case if S pointer SPTR मेरे पास में both of them are not equal, in that case S pointer, if S pointer is becomes equals to N, starting off from 0, right? N minus 1 तक जाएगा. In that case simply return fastly. ठीक है? And once and when this specific loop has been done, in that case simply return true. I think this is your not the final answer, minus issues मुझे दिख रहे हैं, जैसे कि T pointer is less than equals to M. M के बराबर वो कभी भी नहीं होगा. पहली चीज़ तो T pointer is less than M, जब तक वो छोटा है उससे तब तक इसके अंदर इटरेशंस करने. we have to do those many iterations, otherwise वो out of buffer overflow हो जाएगा. and if TCH is your SCH के अगर बराबर है वो character, in that case we move both of those words ahead and again do this, again check for the conditions, and just in case if it is not equal, we just move this pointer ahead. And I think this is your answer. This is our answer. Let me just copy it out. Control V. Let me just run. यार दिख रहे हैं थोड़े बहुत, कुछ तो करी होगी हमने मस्ती. A, B and C. So what happens is we take the character from this. Case number 2 is giving me the answer, but this is not fine. If S pointer is your N, in that case, oh sorry, break the loop after this, not return false. Break. We have reached the end, we are not fully finished, right? Now I'm gonna give it a check. If in case my TCH T character, or what do we say it as, T pointer is not equals to N minus 1, is not equals to N minus 1. That means we have not iterated over all of the values. Is not equals to N minus 1. यार क्या इशू कर रहा हूँ मैं? एक सब सीक्वेंस चेक करना नहीं आता क्या तुझे? N or M is your S dot size, T dot size, S pointer is your 0, T pointer is your 0, while T pointer is less than equals to less than M. Character TCH is your T. Well, how much time has been done? 29. Oopsie, बहुत टाइम हो गया रे 2 क्वेश्चंस करने में. बच्चे भी कर देते हैं यार. इसमें क्या है? T pointer is less than M. Character TCH is your T pointer. सही था यार. अच्छा T pointer कर रहा हूँ मैं. एक सेकंड. दिस इज योर M minus 1. एक बारी चेक करके देखते हैं, just in case it passes. No, otherwise return true but not equals to character TCH is your T pointer A. रॉ रन करके देख ले क्या दिख रहा है. A के तरफ पॉइंट कर रहा है, and this is pointing towards this. Now परफेक्ट. TCH मेरे पास में A and A फेच कर लिया. अगर दोनों बराबर हैं, in that case move ahead B and H. ठीक है. We again came in. TCH is your B SCH इज योर, एक सेकेंड, T इज योर बिगर, ओ उल्टा कर दिया क्या हमने? अच्छा उल्टा कर दिया। सो व्हाट शुड आई डू इज, उल्टा कर दिया यार, क्या करूँ क्या करूँ क्या करूँ क्या करूँ? मैं चेक कर रहा हूँ T इन दी S, सो S इज योर लेस ना, तो जस्ट फॉर S एंड T रिप्लेस मेरे पास में है। मैं यार क्या कर दिया मैंने ये, दिस इज योर S until unless S pointer is less than M, not M, it becomes N. Then there is your SCH, 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 T, 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 TCH, SCH सही है, B plus plus सही है. If it is not equals to, in that case we move the T pointer ahead, T pointer ahead, and T is your, T के लिए we are comparing the values of it up to the M and M, and in here it is S I guess. अब होना चाहिए, मैं बोलूँ मैं क्या एरर कर रहा था यार, बहुत एरर्स करता हूँ मैं, बहुत एरर्स करता हूँ, अभी कोई एरर हो रहा है कहीं तो मैंने करी है वो चोरी. T pointer is for M, S pointer is for N minus 1 plus plus, TCH is your T dot pointer, and ये भी सही है, मतलब T के अंदर T की वैल्यूज हैं, इसके अंदर ये हैं. T pointer is your 0, both are initiator 0 until unless S pointer is less than N. अब तो सही आना चाहिए. And just in case S pointer तो होगा ये चीज़, this is gonna iterate, and if it is not equals to N minus 1, एक सेकेंड रन करके देखते हैं. A के अंदर you have your SCH is your A, TCH is your A, both are equal, we moved ahead, TCH becomes, SCH becomes B, TCH becomes H. Are both of them equal? No. TCH is not equals CH. In that case, T pointer ahead, we move T to B, and then if T pointer equals M, M is your end of the size. In that case, simply break the loop. No, we are not breaking the loop. We are simply again moving ahead. Yes, both of them are equal. Now we move to C. We move to the value of C, right? We move to the value of C. B has been equal, C is there, G is there. Perfect. G moved ahead, D moved ahead, it became C. Both of them are equal. Yes. So if it is n minus of 1, नहीं यहाँ पर actual में minus of 1 आएगा. If it is not equals to n minus n, in that case return false. I think now और कुछ गड़बड़. We will iterate it over all of the values. We have iterated over all of the values and break if T pointer equals, हाँ I think this is fine. और कोई टेस्ट केस जो यहाँ पर इसको ब्रेक आउट कर सकता है? Any other test case which could break this out, break things out? Let's, in between मैंने कोई और कैरेक्टर इंक्लूड कर दिया, मान I. अब रन करके देखते हैं. इट शुड रिटर्न मी फॉल्स, और फॉल्स रिटर्न होना चाहिए. It is giving me false. AIC is not there, it has reached the end. Any other test case, let's just increase its size. Now अब अगर देखो ना मैं तो perfect. और अगर मैं कोई empty character हो सकता है क्या? बस एक empty character है. This is the empty character. Adjustments contains between A to Z only. तो मैं सिर्फ G चेक करता हूँ. अच्छा रन करके देख ले, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. सबमिट करके देख लेते हैं. एरर होगा तो ओके. बफर ओवरफ्लो हो रहा है when T is empty and S is non-empty. Okay, I have an idea. If if m is less than s, return false. Oh sorry, अरे यार क्या कर रहा हूँ, m is less than n and submit. ACV, let me just use this test case. यार मैं कहाँ यार इन माइनर से क्वेश्चन में कहाँ इशू कर रहा हूँ, सिंटेक्स एरर कर रहा हूँ भाई. TCHS या T dot pointer, okay. And my T PTR is less than M. Please don't irritate me. I have my whole day 17 मिनट में इसी क्वेश्चन पर इन्वेस्ट नहीं करना चाहता हूँ. प्लीज़. और कोई टेस्ट केस यहाँ पे हो गया. And that was all for today. Thanks for watching, dear ladies and gentlemen.